A roundup of the latest news now. Here are our top stories. Chancellor Rishi Sunak has announced the post-furlough job support scheme. We'll be telling you more about who qualifies for government help. The Forgotten Ones will be exploring the often overlooked plight of Ocado delivery drivers with a focus on mental health. Subway Mix-Up, a branch of sandwich restaurant chain Subway in southeast London, greets customers with a serial killer podcast instead of the usual franchise pop playlist. And Prince Harry makes a statement to the US electorate imploring it to reject hate speech. More on those top stories to come. First, to Chancellor Rishi Sunak's press conference on Thursday, in which he announced the government's new job support scheme. Chancellor, how is the job support scheme different to the furlough scheme? I think we've achieved a great deal and saved many jobs with the furlough scheme, so that's something we're very proud of. This scheme is slightly different. Employees who qualify for this scheme must be 7 foot tall amputees, have a viable job, work precisely 13.78 hours a week while simultaneously being on furlough, have their birthday on the 29th of February, and have their salary paid in slices of smoked salmon. Rishi Sunak there, clarifying the new job support scheme. Now to Northern Ireland, where, in preparation for World Mental Health Day on the 10th of October, a group of drivers from Waitrose's online shopping delivery service, Ocado, have opened up about their mental health struggles. We were given exclusive access to an Ocado driver group cognitive behavioural therapy session. So I told myself, no more canned foods. Not going to do that anymore. Toilet paper's fine, easy to carry. But people going crazy over canned foods, buying enough to last for years, it literally broke my back. I'd agree with James. Been a very tough time. No one really cares about us, you know. Last week I was attacked by a Great Dane in County Antrim. So it's not just heavy lifting that we face, but people who can't control aggressive canines too. I didn't know there were Great Danes living in County Antrim, Alan. What makes them so great, like? Very funny, James. OK, lads, that's enough. Now, I'd like yous all to close your eyes and imagine a world in which you would be happy as an Ocado delivery driver. How would that world look? Make it as realistic as possible. How would it be different to the world you're in now? Picture it. Focus on the positives. Imagine a world without huge orders of canned food, without aggressive dogs. Alan, how does that world look? Looks like retirement to me, John. OK, hopefully that could be a possibility for you soon. Are you saying I'm old, like? No, Alan, just hoping that it's something you could achieve at some point. James, how does your world look? Probably winning the lottery, like. Oh, for fuck's sake. I said make it as realistic as possible. I give up. I can't help yous. Visitors to a branch of sandwich restaurant chain Subway in southeast London have been surprised by a serial killer podcast playing through the restaurant's sound system instead of the franchise's usual pop music playlist. Our reporter Alex Del Piero has more. I went inside this Subway earlier on and I was very surprised to hear about serial killers instead of the latest pop music. I used the hidden recording equipment to capture my experience.
So there was this kind of menacing character.
Hello, how can I help?
Who liked to pick women up. And as it turned out,
sorry, just looking at the options. Sure, mate, take your time. Can I ask, what is this playing on your system? It's not the music, eh? Oh, yeah, sorry, mate. That's just this serial killer podcast I listen to when there's no one in the shop. Do you know what I mean?
You kind of mentioned a little bit
I see. Okay, I take the foot long, please, with the salami, cheese, and the salad. Sure, mate. Do you want ketchup with that?
Thomas D. Husky's eyes, the rape.
No, maybe not. Oh, listen, mate, I can put the music back on if it's making you uncomfortable.
You got to sit in court when he eventually...
Yes, I think that would be better. Oh, sure, mate. There you go. Okay. Thank you. Alex Del Piero there, reporting from southeast London. Across the Atlantic to Canada now, and Prince Harry made the following statement from his home in British Columbia, with recommendations to US voters ahead of the US presidential elections in November. The Duke of Sussex, the Duke of Sussex, the Duke of Sussex. So here I am, pussy whipped to British Columbia. Nothing to do with Escobar. This is Canada. This is rather chilly. And getting chillier. The royal family's rather silly. And getting sillier. I had a heart-to-heart with my boo Meghan, and it's a very unjust world. We reckon. I feel solidarity with my brothers from Compton to Soweto. I know I've got 3 mansions, but I understand the ghetto. In fact, I'm basically black. If you look beyond the freckles, I can already hear Gran and Grandad's xenophobic heckles. And to the Americans across the border in every state, I say exercise your vote to put an end to hate.